Can you guys see that better? But water is pretty hard to paint. And that was been my water in the sky. This was a challenge piece. And I practiced, or I stared at this for a long time in my art studio garage. And before I picked it back up. So I started it, I think, in June. And then I picked it back up last week. Okay, now I have some of that white still on my brush that has turned a tad bit peach now. And so I'm going to utilize that and kind of pull down this area here where these palm tree bends are being reflected. And I haven't painted their palms yet because they're dark. So usually, unless it's like a outline or something that I know that I can commit to, I will paint dark last, unless it's going to help me, because otherwise you can't get rid of it. It's a lot easier to make things darker than to turn around and make them lighter. However, that is not the case when it comes to painting on a black canvas. Like, that was a learning experience for me. So I keep getting comments about black canvas, right? Black canvas. So finally I painted a black canvas. Ta-da! I mean, this isn't done yet, but I painted it black with acrylic paint and then went over it with oil. And you can see, like, the ridiculous amount of dimension that I got. And this is literally three colors: white, alizarin crimson, and cadmium red. And look how much dimension I got just from it being a black canvas. And this is one layer and very little effort. So now I see the black canvas rage, which also inspired the clouds being on red on another canvas, which I don't have close to me right now. But that was an experiment that went really well. And so it took me a long time to learn that. But mistakes are okay. Don't give up. The other thing that is a learning experience is still water being reflected, because the movement of water is a little bit challenging. So the shape of it is going to be loosely, you're going to make like these. I'm going to try to draw it on here so that you can, where is my pen? Okay. So that you can kind of see it a little bit more than I would have it. And then that way I can go over it. So it's almost like an infinity sign, right? So you're going to go like this, like an upside down circle. And then you're going to cross right over it like a Jesus fish almost. Or an eye. Another upside down, or a right side up circle. So right side up circle, upside down circle. And you kind of continue with this pattern, but very uncommittedly, right? Now, the closer that the pattern is together, the more movement in the water you're going to have. The longer the pattern is, the stiller the water is. Does that make sense?